Welcome back to One Pot Dish. Today we're going to be making chicken rendang. First of all, we start with a whole chicken. Although it's fine if you just get some chicken thighs, we like to leave the bone in because it just tends to give a little bit more flavour to the dish overall. But look, it's fine. Chicken breasts, whatever you want, in it goes, and the herbs and the spices that you'll see we add to it later are really just going to bring it alive. Here we're just chopping up the chicken, and I've sped it up just so you can see what we're actually doing. Now we're going to be preparing the paste. Start with your shallots. If you don't have shallots, it's fine to use red onions or other onions as well. Just roughly cut them and put them into the food processor. You can see here I'm bringing Rosie's magic fan because she's complaining again about the onions. Take the garlic and just pop that in as well, no problem at all. The next step is to take the turmeric, just peel off the edges or the skin so that it's nice and clean, and again that will then just be chopped up and, not chopped up, and put into the food processor. Next is the ginger, again roughly chopping that ginger, and in that goes as well. The next step is to take the galangal and again just slice it up into smaller pieces so you can benefit from the taste, but you don't get that woody texture. The next step is the chilies, and because we like a little bit of hotness or heat in the rendang, we've got 4 to 6 chilies here. We're going to cut them all in half. We're going to de-seed 4 of the chilies, and then 2 of the chilies are actually going to be put in with the seeds. But look, completely over to you. Just experiment a little bit. If you're not sure on just how hot the chili is, you can actually take the tip of your finger and just touch the inside of the chili, put it on your tongue, and just get a feeling for whether the chili is actually hot or not. And that will help you to decide just how much you want to actually put into the dish. So here, as you can see, the last 2 chilies we just put in with all the seeds. Take the lemongrass now, cut it into little bits like this, turn the knife over and give it a bash. Helps to release the flavour and the nice oils from the lemongrass. Here we actually have a turmeric leaf which we're just tying into a knot, but if you don't have a fresh one of those, it doesn't matter at all. Take a little bit of oil after you put all of the ingredients for the paste, and you can see the candle nuts, and if you don't have those, put in macadamia nuts already in there. You'll need to stop the blitzing 2 or 3 times over the 5 minutes it takes to make the paste, and just scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure that everything gets blitzed up, so you just get a lovely texture. It makes it a smoother texture in the dish overall. So once you've completed the paste, turn the Instant Pot to high temperature saute and put a little bit of oil into the Instant Pot, and in goes the paste. Now you need to continually stir this paste so that it doesn't burn on the bottom because the Instant Pot is quite hot. You can kind of tell when the paste is ready because the flavour or the fragrance changes, and you'll notice that smell in the air as the herbs and spices that you're cooking suddenly get released. The next step is to put in the paprika, which we're doing here, and followed by all the other herbs. So now it's been about 5 minutes of cooking. The paste has certainly changed colour with the additional herbs, and we start to add the coconut cream just to loosen up the paste, and it also gets it ready for, very shortly we'll be putting in the chicken. Okay, give the coconut cream a good stir around. Now we add the lemongrass and the knotted turmeric leaf. Don't worry if you don't have that one. Into the mix also goes the bay leaves. We had some dried ones this time, and these are the kaffir lime leaves. If you have them, great, pop them in. Now we're going to take the final spices, the star anise, the cloves, and the cardamon pods. We're just going to leave the cardamon pods aside for a second so that they don't burn or overcook. Pinch them with your fingers just before you put them in, and they go in just before we're putting in the chicken here. Once the chicken's in, you want to stir it around and make sure that all the paste is really mixed around the chicken. We also put in 1 cup of chicken stock, and that's just to make it a little bit more liquid so that the Instant Pot doesn't show a burn warning when we turn on the pressure cooker function later. You can see we're putting in the cardamom pods, just pinching them slightly to break that shell, and they go in, and that's pretty much the final step before we're ready to start cooking. The final step before putting the Instant Pot lid on and cooking under pressure is just to add a bit of salt, pepper and sugar for seasoning. In they go, give it a good stir, and you're basically then ready to cook, and then you'll be done. We really hope you enjoyed our short video giving you some insights or further details how to make this dish. It really is worth making. It's absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. It really does help our channel, particularly since we're just new. And if you'd love to subscribe, that would just be fantastic as well. But in any event, thanks for watching. We enjoyed having you, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye for now.